chaotic, and it has changed my life. I'm a fan of his ever since. I love this collection. Of his most legendary supermodels and more. The four queens of the runway. Fashion, New York Fashion Week is right around the corner. Librarian tonight, and that's because I came to read a bitch. Jaja's Atelier, bitch. Welcome back, guys, to a brand new episode of Jaja's Atelier. It's your girl. Listen, how was everybody's weekend? It is Monday, August the 12th. This year is going by so quick. I can't believe it's almost September. I live here in Virginia, and the kids have gone back to school today, and I didn't even remember. Like, I'm from Jersey. Like, this must be a Southern thing, the kids going back to school so early. I remember when we first moved here, and it was my first day of high school, and it was like, it was jarring. I felt bamboozled. Like, why the fuck am I here at the end of August? Like, don't y'all wait till after Labor Day? Anyway, I forgot. Ended up being late for work, traveling behind 2 school buses, okay? But my weekend wasn't real busy. I did cook and clean. I made a mean-ass lemon pepper chicken this weekend. Oven-baked, stovetop chicken, might I add. It's my own little recipe. My own little saison, you know. But before I really get into the show, before we get the show started, we get into all these topics, honey. Have y'all ever heard of this show? It is called Fellow Travelers. So I had let my Hulu go this weekend. I have Paramount Plus and I have Netflix, Tubi. I mean, if you black, every black person got Tubi now. It's free. And a few others, but I let my Hulu go, and I was perusing on Paramount Plus and watching Basketball Wives because there was nothing else on. Oh, honey, those bitches are crashed out, okay? By the way, before I get into Fellow Travelers, listen, I was watching the most recent season of Basketball Wives on Paramount Plus. Who are the cameramen? What is going on with the lighting? I'm on a cell phone and you cannot see my lace. Like, what is going on? I can see all the lace. I can see all the new growth. It's really bad over there at Basketball Wives. Anyway, and the clothes. Oh my God, the clothes are awful. Anyway, shout out to Shawnee O'Neal. But I came across this show. They were in between the episodes of Basketball Wives. They were giving previews of this show called Fellow Travelers. And all I know is I saw who I thought, they say everybody has a twin. And Henry Cavill definitely has a twin in Matt Bomer. So both of them are fine as hell. I mean, pure just, but it's Matt Bomer, and he and his co-star Matt Bomer and Jonathan Bailey, they play these two down low government workers. Matt Bomer's character's name is Hulk, and Jonathan Bailey's name, well, I can't remember his real name. I think it was Tim. And his character is this cute, fresh-tailed Catholic boy. And Matt Bomer's character is, this seasoned down low man, and he comes across this fresh-tailed piece of, Catholic candy, honey. And they end up, honey. But the story behind it is absolutely fascinating. The sex scenes were off the fucking Richter scale. Woo! But it's based in Washington, D.C. around the time when McCartney was in office. It's based on a book. It's based on a book. I believe the book came out in 2007. I don't remember who wrote the book. Hold on. Let me see if I have it here in my notes. Here it is. Oh, the book is by Thomas Malin. The book is also called Fellow Travelers. But it was a fascinating story. I mean, I cried. I laughed. I got a little moist. Okay. It also stars Jelani Aladdin and Noah Ricketts. They play Jaleel plays a black writer, undercover queer black writer in DC. And honey, Noah Ricketts, he played a drag queen. And it was just an amazing story, following how unsafe it was to be queer in those days. And it follows Hawk, and Skippy is the nickname that Hawk gave him, all the way into their old age. But I'm not going to give it too much away. But other than the sex scenes being fire, and I do mean that quite literally, and you know, a lot of women need to watch this movie. It's a miniseries. It's an 8-part miniseries. A lot of women need to watch this movie, especially in the climate that we're living in. Because as I'm watching the movie, I'm like, wow, this is what Trump and Project 2025 wants to bring back. There was one scene in the miniseries where he had to be one of the men, I'm not going to give it all the way, but the men, if you were thought to be queer, they would bring you in by the FBI for questioning. And I remember at one point in the movie, he asked the man to get up and walk across the room. And the man really judged his walk to see how masculine it was. And I said, wow, how the times have gone backwards. And it also shows the side of the woman. Because, some of these men in the movie were married. Or got married as a means to protect himself from being brought in by the FBI by questioning. And these women knew. They knew, and they still stayed for various reasons. But it's a quite interesting film. It's created by Ron Niswaner. They need an Oscar for this. I was looking to see if it was the second season, but it's based off a book, so it was just a miniseries. But if you ever get the chance to check it out, it's called Fellow Travelers. It's kind of old. It came out last year, but it is, never mind if the gay sex scenes is something that's gonna make you feel a way, then skip over them. The story is absolutely amazing. And I think a lot of women, heterosexual cisgender women and heterosexual cisgender men, need to watch this movie. And the way so many of those men wasted time with a woman that they weren't interested in, and whole time the one that they really love is just, you have got to watch it. Anyway, speaking of great films, so the September issue of Vogue has been revealed, and it stars Blake Lively and Hugh Jackman on the cover. Take a look. So it is photographed and directed by Blake Lively's favorite director, Laz Luhrmann. It is styled by Tone Goodman and Michael Fallouz. Listen, I love when fashion meets music. I love when fashion meets film. It's all art. It all goes hand in hand. But when it comes to the September issue of Vogue, I need a little bit more editorial. I need a little bit more fashion. I love the photos. They're very beautiful. But this just gave me very much Vanity Fair. Like, it was very much Vanity Fair, the Oscar edition. It's not what the September issue usually looks like, but the pictures are beautiful nonetheless. Blake Lively, she's a fashion icon. She's been that since she stepped on the scene. I was actually around when she first hit the scene. Yes, I'm that goddamn old. Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, it very much gave me, I was looking at it online and I didn't even realize it was Vogue. It very much, I'm looking at the pictures right now and it very much gives Vanity Fair. You know when Vanity Fair does like the Oscar issue, but I love this picture of Blake Lively in this gold dress. I love it. But I wasn't crazy about it. I like this. I don't know if the two of them have a movie coming out or something. I really haven't been paying too much attention. Movies just aren't really my thing. Because I feel like 15 minutes in, it's like, all right, what did I leave on the sewing machine? Did I leave anything in the microwave? I'm hungry. I'm feeling a little frisky. Where's Tyronius? In the pillowcase? Okay. Like I just I have ADHD. Like I can't focus on one thing, so I don't really focus on the movies. So I don't know. I think the two of them have a movie coming out or something. Maybe I'm not sure. I don't really get the point of this cover if they don't have a movie coming out. But I mean, this is the direction that Anna Wintour and American Vogue decided to go, and that is the fashion Bible, honey. Who the hell am I? I'm just podcasting from my glam room, honey. I don't know anything. I just buy the motherfucker. I mean, I would have liked to see something a little bit, especially, coming off the heels of Rihanna on the cover of Perfect magazine and, all that she was giving, I just thought it would be uh, you know, you know. But it was cute. I liked it. It was okay. It wasn't. It's not. I'm not looking forward to getting it in the mail. I'm not like, oh girl, I can't wait because, contrary to popular belief, magazines are desperately going out of style. People don't even read them anymore. I do. I love collecting them. I love reading them. I still have Adele's Vogue cover. I still have Beyonce's first Vogue cover. I have the September issue that they did with Beyonce. I have it sitting right here. I'm looking at it right now with when Tyler Mitchell became the first black photographer to do a Vogue cover. I have all those things, and they're nice memento. I even also have the first, not to take us off track, but this is my show. I have the Tyra Banks first solo Sports Illustrated cover. I think my brother had it. Y'all know I have an older brother. I don't know if he had it. I don't know. It was in the house, and I was a kid, and I knew who Tyra Banks was, and I knew I wanted to look like Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks back then. And so I confiscated it, and I still have it. So I'm a fan of magazines, but I don't know. It was very granola. I'm gonna keep it real. It was very granola. I respect the Vogue team. I respect Anna Wintour and of course Tone Goodman. I mean, and Michael Fallouz. I mean, listen. I respect the work, but it's just not. It's just not my flavor. Anyway, what do we have next on the list? Okay, so guys, listen. It was Copenhagen Fashion Week. I did get a chance to see, I think 6 or 7 shows. I'm looking at this one right now, and this is my favorite show. I absolutely love this show. It is by, and I'm not too familiar with this brand's, hold on guys. I'm not too familiar with this brand, but it's called Forza Collective. It's a Danish fashion brand. And I guess I am reading from Wikipedia because I wasn't familiar with them. Before I go into Forza Collective's new collection, one thing about Copenhagen Fashion Week, Copenhagen Fashion Week is on the rise. I remember first getting on social media and I didn't know nothing but New York, Milan, London, and Paris. And now so many other countries are getting their just due. Vogue, can we cover Lagos Fashion Week this year? Perhaps? Can we cover Lagos Fashion Week? Because there's some great designers out there. Just saying. But I've been noticing for the past maybe like 2 or 3 years now, Copenhagen has been getting a lot of shine lately, and well deserved. So again, this collection is by Forza Collective. It's a Danish fashion brand that creates seasonless luxury clothing that combines couture and ready-to-wear. The brand was founded in 2002 by Danish designer Christopher Kongshog. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Listen, I like fresh. I like new. What I'm seeing lately in fashion, which is kind of like I fell into a rut because I look for inspiration. Like I have my own style and I have my own ways of putting things together. But, Fashion Week is a time to where, you might have seen something and, oh, I didn't think you could do that with that, and let me try that. And I didn't really get that a whole lot this year. So I'm definitely getting that in this collection. I love just the unevenness and you just didn't know what was coming out next. I loved the patent leather stockings. I love the white draped gowns, the coats, the trousers, the boots. Honey, I lived for it. A lot of people online were giving it, oh, it's, the fabric looks cheap. And listen, this is a fairly new label. This is a fairly new brand. Give people a minute. I say this all the time. We have a hard time. People don't have vision anymore. Everything is so microwavable. People don't have vision. Even my house, you guys should see the outside of my house. I ought to be ashamed. But listen, I see this house and I'm slowly working on it. And it's like, a lot of people are like, why aren't you living there? Why don't you go live somewhere else? And it's like, well, I know what it's going to look like when I'm finished. And it's going to be all mine. It's just like, people just don't have any vision. Like, okay, maybe the fabric did look a little on, the regular fabric store side. Okay, but do you not see the vision? If you can't see the vision, then you need to shut the hell up. That's why most of the times, typically when it's a fashion show or something I normally don't really like, a lot of the times I won't talk about it. Because it's not for me to get. It's not in my wheelhouse, apparently. But somebody likes it. Jesus Christ, everybody is so goddamn mean. Bunch of fucking gooch kebabs. Damn it. I saw some of the meanest fucking comments. I'm like, God damn, the brand is only 2 years old. Jesus Christ. But anyway, huge congratulations to you, Christoph. I saw a couple of the other shows, and I did see 6 more. I might talk about another one. This one really stuck out to me, but the other ones I kind of skimmed over. I'm not going to lie. It was 2 others. Out of the 3 that I really, really did watch, this was my favorite. So, huge congratulations to him. Also, in more fashion news, and let me say this. I'm really surprised not one, and I could be wrong, but I don't remember not one black publication talking about Telfar dressing Team Liberia for the 2nd time for the Paris Olympics. I found out because I came across this ad campaign that they did for Team Liberia. In this ad campaign, it features athletes Ebony Morrison, Emmanuel Matidi, Thelma Davies, Jabez Revis, John Sherman, Joe Fulton, I believe, Akeem James Sirleaf, and Destiny Smith Barnett. This is the 2nd time that Telfar Clemens has dressed Team Liberia. They also have a I am so lost for words today. They also have a capsule collection online of, hoodies and pants and things that you can get. And it's recently priced. I'm thinking about, hopefully, I never was able to get a Telfar bag. They were always sold out, or, I was buying something else and I had no business buying, so I didn't have the money to get one, okay? But I definitely am thinking about getting some if I can, get it. Ooh, this hair. Y'all, I have had this wig since I was 24 years old, and it is synthetic. When I tell you girls, I don't know why y'all buying bundle hair. I will stick with my synthetic, honey. I've had this hair since I was, maybe not 24, maybe like 26, 27. I've had this hair that long. I've had this wig for almost 10 years. Honey, anyway. So, yeah, I'm surprised that none of the blogs posted this, but like I was saying, they have hoodies and sweatshirts and it's just a tiny little capsule collection dedicated to Team Liberia, where you can get it on their website, and I think it ranges from $58 to $85, so I love the uniforms, But on to the motherfucking ad campaign, honey. You see, listen, take a look and take a listen.
Check it out. The Liberian Olympic team is threatening to boycott the Olympics.
It's not against the people of Greece or the Olympic Committee. It's against a system that really, deprives Africa, I think.
Parce que la France n'a pas le cacao. Parce que la France n'a pas l'uranium. Vous allez plus reconnaître cette France-là. Parce que la France dépend de l'Afrique.
Le gouvernement français, au lieu de penser à ceux qui vont venir, qui pensent d'abord à nous. Nous avons fait des enfants qui sont francs.
Let me be clear about what I believe. I believe that Israel must be. The teleprompter has stopped.
Excusez-moi.
Wow. Listen, that was some real shit. When I first saw it, and I saw the man in the middle of a protest saying France does not produce uranium. You see little snippets of Kamala Harris. It was very real. It was very real. I'm surprised it didn't get... I mean, I have watched Telfar from the beginning when he first hit the scene, and this ad campaign is just next level. This is next level. I absolutely loved it. It was real. It was raw. It was striking, attention grabbing, and it was only 1 minute and 16 seconds. You know what I mean? So, listen, huge congratulations to Telfar Clemens. I love this ad campaign. This definitely needs more attention. So, listen, make sure you guys support Telfar. I see all the young girls with their Telfar bags. I'm like, okay, Black unity. Okay, let's support Black businesses. Everybody's upset that they found out that it only costs $50 to make the Dior bag that they paid $2,200 for. Well, you can get a Brandon Blackwood bag for $400, or you can go to AliExpress, or you can get a Telfar Clemens bag, or you can get a Nathaniel Noir bag. Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated, and bamboozled. I still love Dior. I'm still inspired by the big name brands, but you have to learn to be inspired and not let your credit card get expired, okay? That was a good one. I'm trying to tell you, please believe me. Because if don't nobody else support, if the blacks aren't going to support the black brands, the retailers aren't going to support them either. They're not gonna do away with anything that's in high demand. They don't give a fuck what color is on it. We so busy trying to secure our proximity to whiteness, we just don't want to. Oh, I like a Telfar bag, but it's. Come on now. Anyway. Oh, honey, this next story, honey. I had to touch on this, baby girl. I had to touch on this. Oh, before I forget, huge congratulations to the men. Ooh, excuse me. I had chicken salad sandwich on rye for lunch after work. Sorry. Huge congratulations to the men's basketball team for USA and the women's basketball team for USA. They both took home gold. You know what? I'm so glad the Olympics is over. Can we get back to having fun? I mean, I don't mean it like that, but congratulations to everybody. Black excellence reigns supreme at this year's Olympics in Paris. And I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna keep on going on with the rest of what I got on the show. Through the holding them up at the gate, through the disrespect at the restaurants, the disrespect from hotel staff, the disrespect from people on the street, those black young men and women still dominated. We're not going to sit up here and act like we don't know what the fuck was going on. Yes, it's Paris. It's the Champs-Élysées, darling. It's, yes, darling, the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. And so what? Everybody deserves respect. And it just goes to show you the foolishness that Donald Trump and the Republican far right, wild, wild, red belly central is pushing, is permeating all across the world. To where Serena Williams can't even go into a restaurant with her daughter. Turned away, the Serena Williams. And those young black men and women, they went in and they whooped y'all's ass. By the way, also speaking of the Olympics, I don't even remember that guy's name, but I just feel so bad for that guy. Y'all do not feel bad for that guy that lost that pole vault. I think I have the video here. Honey, he might have lost that gold medal, but he gonna get more coochie than he gonna know what to do with. Cause baby, you can see that man's religion through them damn romper he got on. Lord Jesus, I got my country boy song for that. Honey, that thing was thicker than a pot of grits, honey. Good God. Woo! Shout out to him too. Anyway, so speaking of Paris, this next story, child, I had to, y'all know I come with the mess. You know I'm gonna come with a little bit of mess. We're gonna come with fashion, politics, and shade, and mess. Honey, let's talk about Marcus fucking Jordan. In Paris. With a bump spoon. He didn't even, wait a minute. Do y'all not see this? Do y'all not see this? Now, let me tell you something. You gotta be a special kind of, now I ain't never dibbled and dabbled in cocaine. Now y'all know I smoke the reefer. I do like shrooms. But it's just something about snorting that substance up your nose. I just can't do it. I came close to trying it once. No. No, ma'am. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm from Jersey, and I know a thing or two about a thing or two. And you know your habit is crucial if you pulling out the bump spoon at the breakfast table. Let us have cocaine and croissant. Are you kidding me? Not over the watermelon, what's his name? Marcus. Not over the watermelon and croissant and papaya. It is a cocaine. And the guy sitting there, he's just at the table like, I don't know when they gave it to him. Honey, he was in a whole cocaine conundrum at that breakfast table. Darling, let us have croissant and cocaine. Honey, not on the Riviera, honey. Then paparazzi got a second picture. Baby girl. Now, this is another example. You know this has been going on a long time. Because only a true sniffy only a true sniffy knows in order to calm down the cocaine, you got to hit that bomb. You got to hit that blunt, baby. Honey, he is living his best life. Y'all leave Marcus alone. But you know what's crazy? Is cocaine making a comeback? It's like, and then it's like now people just like pull it out like it's a Pokemon card. When did cocaine become socially acceptable again? I thought cocaine went out with Studio 54, honey. When did cocaine? They went from selling cocaine in the trap to sniffing cocaine in the trap. When did it become socially acceptable again to snort cocaine? I don't know, but let that man live. And I'm going to tell you something. His daddy is too busy with his new white pillow princess to be worried about him. I'm not really worried about him. Listen. There are people who do cocaine recreationally. He's in Paris. I'm not going to pass judgment on that man. Because any other time I've seen him, even though, I should have known he was on the stuff when he popped out with Larsa Pippen. Larsa! And her damn window washing brother pretended to be TMZ outside of somebody's house party. But I don't think, I don't know. I hope he's not on it real, real bad. Anyway. So. Oh. You know what else I wanted to talk about? So. Can we talk about Meg Thee Stallion's new video for her song Kamakushi? I think it's how it's pronounced. I get money, I'm a star. Star. I get money, I'm a star. Oh, my titties look nice today. Well, the song is raging all over TikTok, all over Instagram. Everybody's doing the... And she finally released the video, honey. I'm going to play it right here. I'm going to play a little bit of it without the sound right here. Let me tell you something about Meg Thee Stallion. Meg Thee Stallion brings back my childhood of how obsessed we used to be over music videos. This has got to be the best music video of 2024. Hands down. Hands down. Oh, it's called Mamushi. I'm sorry. The song is called Mamushi. And it's featuring Japanese rapper Yuko Chiba. It was directed by Kevin Oliva. And to me, it was just like bringing the best of two cultures together. I love the Rush Hour reference. There's also this scene right here where she's with the blue men that she's stolen the souls of and turned them into her minions. It's actually inspired by a 1990 Japanese film called Dreams by Akira Kurosawa. And I've never seen it, but it makes me want to go watch it. This made me even like the song even more. And that's how it used to be back in the day. I remember, I'm going to tell y'all something now, Beyonce, I love you, girl. But I gotta keep it. Okay, the freaks come out at night. I gotta keep it real with you, girl. And y'all are gonna hate me for this. But when Crazy in Love first came out, I hated that fucking song. I hated that fucking song when it first came out. I was like 12 or 13 when it hit the radio. I'll never forget. The first time I heard it, it was on WBLS. That was the first time I heard it. And it was on the New York radio station, WBLS. And I fucking hated that song until she came out with that video. Oh, no. Honey, when I saw her in that Versace, honey, with that orange and purple Versace, and the janties, the denim panties with the white beater, honey, and that blonde hair was just honey. That's what music videos were for. It was like, just in case they don't like this motherfucking song, let's give them a real banging ass video. And that's what this did for me. Like Meg with the cinematic effects and the video in her videos, Meg gives me Bun B, Missy Elliott, and Lil' Kim all wrapped up into one. She is killing the game out here. The best female rapper out right now. Currently. Sorry, Nikki. So, huge congratulations to Meg Thee Stallion. And I had made sure I had watched it, and it already had 4 million views in less than 3 hours. It was that good. That good. So huge congratulations to you. And I love the hair. I love the outfits and the looks. Well, she didn't have very many clothes on in the video. She was ass naked at one point. But, you know, if you're going to have your ass out, don't have it out for no reason. You know what I mean? She always has a reason to have her ass out. She's Meg Thee Stallion. Anyway. So... I don't know if did I touch on this the last episode? So, okay. Kamala Harris has made her choice for her running mate for the 2024 presidential election. And Mr. Lord, his name just went out my head. Oh my God. Governor of Minnesota, Mr. Governor Tim Walz. I think this is a smart decision. I thought she was going to choose Shapiro, but I understand why she didn't. A lot of people were complaining, oh, she didn't choose nobody that was black. Oh my God, you people are impossible to please. You people are impossible to please. And you don't understand politics. Please, just go down there and vote for her and shut the fuck up and don't ask us nothing else. Why she ain't pick nobody black? Do you see what the fuck they're saying about her? And what a fucking shit show the Republican Party has turned into since it was announced that she was gonna be. Do you think now they're having strokes over one nigga? What do you think they're gonna do with two of them? Like, get fucking real here. Not only that, I didn't even think that he was an option for real. I didn't even really know who he was, to be honest. Some facts about Governor Tim Walz. He has served as governor of Minnesota since 2000. I think from 2017 to 2019. Or since 2019. No, he has served as governor since 2019. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a minute. Y'all know I hit the reefer before I got on here. Listen. All right. He has served as governor of Minnesota since 2019. He is a U.S. Army veteran who served in the Korean War. From 2007 to 2019, he was a member of the U.S. House of Representatives and ranking member of the U.S. Veteran Affairs Committee from 2017 to 2019. Black people are complaining. Why? This is the smartest choice. Because he is what Trump pretends to be, but on the other side. He's a gun-toting Christian man who believes in minding your own damn business and letting people live. And it don't get no more realer than that. Now, I'm going to try my best. You know, I know there's been things going on with Donald Trump. I don't care. I no longer give a fuck. I no longer give a fuck. If I get agitated enough and it's something that's a little kooky, then I might talk about it. But at this point, I really don't give a fuck anymore. He is a joke. He is a baboon's ass in the face. That man is a shitty-faced demon monster with a little boy complex. He has a little boy, little dick complex. And if y'all want to go down there and vote for him, be my guest. But I just can't deal with it. I just saw a video of him calling Kamala Harris a bitch. It's like, he knows what he's doing. This is what keeps him in the news. Because he has nothing else. So what are we still talking about here? Kamala Harris Walz for president and vice 2024. That's all I'm worried about. And I think she made the best decision in Tim Walz. He believes in guns, but within parameters. He received money for his campaign from the NRA, and after the Parkland shooting when his daughter was in high school and they didn't want to do anything, he gave that money back. They didn't want to make any revisions, so he gave that money back. That's what I don't want to hear what you have to say. Tell me and show me what the fuck you've done. And Trump ain't showing me shit but a bad lace front wig, liver spots, varicose veins, a big red nose, and leathery, pulled orange skin. Let's get it together. Now, I was going to touch on this, but I feel like I have to. Carisha, I'm glad you got a season 2 of your show on Revolt. I hope you use it in a more positive way this time, instead of talking about pissing and spitting in people's mouth and fucking and I eat my crab. I hope you take this second chance, because some people don't even get a first one, and they haven't done half the fuck shit that you've done. So Carisha, please, it's back on Revolt for season 2. A lot of people don't think it's fair. A lot of people think that, we need to wait and see what happens between her and this Diddy situation. She did this whole episode. Santana interviewed her. I think it's too little too late, in my personal opinion. I mean, now she's painting herself to be the martyr, but I mean, you paint yourself to be the martyr, but girl, you knew exactly what the fuck you were getting into. You said it. You put it in your lyrics. You said it when you was talking shit in your tweets. I have one of the tweets right here, actually. This is to one of the women that accused, one of Diddy's accusers. Young Miami says, if I wanted you to eat my pussy, Diddy would have had... If I wanted you to eat my pussy, Diddy would have had you on your knees, ho. You're a eater. You saw Diddy put Cassie on her knees. We've heard of stories of him putting other women on their knees. Not in a sexual way, but I find that terminology to be quite coincidental. I'm just not buying it with her. I'm just not buying it. And it's just like a last-ditch attempt to revive whatever kind of career you thought you had. And I'm not, listen, when you don't like somebody in the entertainment space and they have a huge fan base, it's like you're not allowed to not like somebody. Because I left a comment and I was like, this is a little extra. And somebody was like, y'all always hating why? Cause she rich and she was with and she got money and y'all just mad cause she eating Admiral's Feast and you... No, boo-boo. No, we just know right from wrong. Now, I do believe that she has some haters, You don't get that far in life without having some haters. But I'm not one of them. I just think that she's a buffoon. I think she's black trash with a government collar. I think she has no substance. She, in my opinion, she's not that great of a rapper. From what I've heard, she doesn't even write her own music. And if that be the case, who the fuck is writing that crap? I'm glad that JT and her are no longer a group, because I see something in JT a lot of people say this. I see something in JT that I just don't see in Carisha. Young Miami. The jig is up, boo. The jig is up. Do I believe that she was sex trafficking? No. Do I believe that, she was possibly transporting drugs? Oh, absolutely. I hold a brick for you, daddy. This is why y'all gotta stop putting that shit in y'all lyrics. Y'all cannot rap that shit no more. Y'all cannot rap that shit no more. It will get you caught the fuck up and put on some indictments and some paperwork. You can't do it anymore. Give it up. Rap about your everyday life. Rap about real shit. See, the difference, when I was growing up, those rappers would tell stories of what they had actually been through. Some of the shit that the police had already known about, because these niggas had records. You feel me? A lot of y'all coming into the game straight out of private school. You don't have no records. And then you get up on the internet and you get up on these records and you talk real big Don Juan puppy shampoo. And then when the police come knocking at your door, now you want to, I just didn't know, like, what was going to happen. Like, yes, you did. Yes, you did. You said it. Anyway, you know, I know I don't have the money Young Miami allegedly has. You know, no, you know, I'm not on her level, but she had a part in this too. She ran her, and the part that she played in it was she ran her fucking mouth and it wrote a check that her ass don't want to cash. Stop talking big shit if you're not about it. Anyway, guys, that's today's show. I will be back in a few days, y'all. And, yeah, we'll talk some more. We have some more September issues coming out as we speak. I'm going to be talking about the September issue coming out of The Cut, which is one of my favorite publications. So we got a lot to get into. So make sure you stay tuned. Love you. Ciao.